Hey guys, so I have got my planner all set up how I want it, mostly with what I have. This will be my 2017 planner. Super excited. I can't wait to use it. I might start with some of the other sections earlier than that. And then I have what I didn't use from the stuff that I just got. So just as a reminder, this is my A5 Suite or large because it's a Kikki. I love this shade of blue. It's very, I don't know, it's like a, what do they call it? Steel blue? Like a blue-gray. Anyway, let's dig into it, shall we? Let's see. Okay, so I don't have any decorations. I don't have any, things that you would stick in these little pockets yet. So I kind of left this little guy here as a little decoration sort of thing. This is going to go in the day of the week it is. So this might drive some people nuts, but I left this in here as kind of a protector. I was going to turn it over, but I really like the design. It doesn't particularly matter what it says. I need a dashboard to go here, to go on top of it really, and once I get one I'm going to take it out. So I have the months that came with the planner. I left them in here, and what I've done is I've paper clipped the day of the current, well, not the day, but like the current month, so that way I can, obviously it's not December, but I've set it up for when I'm going to start using it. So I'm going to paper clip the current month so that way I can just flip it by the paper clip. So then, once December's over, I'll do that, and so it opens January, and then I'm going to keep them combined as well. Like I'm just going to add, so I'm just going to keep adding the months to the paper clip so that way it's not like loose in the front, because I have a feeling that would bother me. So then I put in the years right there, and then what I was going to do, I was going to try to do, but it doesn't work out that way because of how the weeks are set up, but I was going to try to put the white ones, let's see, the ones that came with it, I was going to try to put them, have one sheet of those and then one sheet of the Filofax inserts, so that way I could get the bigger boxes, but I had the full box for the weekend. But it made it too fat because I would have just been doubling up on pages at that point, so they're not in there yet. But as you can see, comparison there's a lot more space per day in the Kikki other than the weekend ones. So I will see how I like these. See how it goes. And I do have the December in here from the Kikki, so I can use it for a month, see if I like it, and then use the Filofax for a month, and then I can switch it out if I need to, just keeping these tabs. So I mean, that's kind of how it is so far. So all I did was I just inserted this whole thing. I had to undo it, and then I put the new one in. I put the next month in between where it has the first day. So sometimes it cuts off a little bit, but I don't mind. Alright, so that's all the months. And then I left in, here, let me just put this down for a second. Then I left in the shops and restaurants. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write down, for restaurants, right, in the notes, like what foods that I would like to try at that place, location, etc., where it's, if it's not open already, when it's going to open, because we have a couple new restaurants that are supposed to be opening here, which I really like and I'm really excited for. And then what I'm also going to do is, even if it's not a restaurant, what I'm going to, or shop, I'm going to also track food that I want to try. Like, I have yet to actually have a proper lobster roll. Captain D's did one, but it was just like on a breadstick, and it's Captain D's. It's not going to be fresh, whatever. So this is going to be for food that I want to try, as well as the restaurants. That way it kind of detracts from my list section, which you'll see in a minute. I was going to move them in order of importance, but I didn't really want to mess up the tab structure any more than I already had. So then I have my to-do section. I just put the Filofax ones on top of the Kikki ones, because I have a feeling I like the colors, I like the prettiness. I have a single roll of washi. I don't have any stickers. So until I can build up a collection of that stuff, because I'm really super, super on a budget, I kind of wanted the colorful stuff in the front, which is also another reason I decided to go with the Filofax first as well, because it is colored and is decorated at least a little bit. So then for the expenses, I left the Kikki in first. Sorry, my dog is just, she's being weird. She's a boxer. She's just trotting up and down the hall, shaking. Not like shaking as in she's scared, but shaking as in she's just doing it for the hell of it. Like, when they wiggle, they do that thing where they just go, anyway, so I have the expenses from the Kikki here, and then I added the Filofax ones in the back, and it is kind of a creamy color, which I don't care. My pages aren't the same color anyway. It's just, what I can do at the moment. Okay, so then I have my reused tabs. So this one, which I really like, and I think I'm just gonna cover this birthdays and anniversaries part and actually put the name of what I want to use it for right there, so that way I can see the pretty design. But right now it is just upside down to signify that it's not actually what it says. So this is my YouTube section, and I want to get another dashboard for here to separate, because YouTube is important to me, and I might actually, what I might do, actually, now that I think about it, is I might move these three to the back and then put the YouTube right after the dates. So, because YouTube is very important in my life. So what I did is I've used the paper clips again. I'm probably going to get like page flags, or not page flags, but the magnetic page markers, or like the really cute decorative paper clips, that have a little ribbon or whatever, because I don't have a hot glue gun to separate these out. Or I might get additional dividers. I don't know. So here we have video ideas. I need to come up with new ideas for games and videos that I can put on YouTube. So that's the first section, and I've paper clipped a couple of pages together, designated for that. And then here's what I'm calling my video tracker. So whatever I decide to name the video, or whatever it's on, I'm gonna put here, and then I'm gonna put the date I recorded it, or I'm gonna record it. I think I'm going to use this as a kind of like a future planning. So this will be sorry, my air conditioner just kicked on. So this is going to be the day I need to record it. This is going to be the day I need to edit it. And this is going to be the day I need to upload it, because I have a certain schedule I'm trying to keep, and it's harder for me to keep, when I don't know what I've got already done and what I need to do. So that's kind of just like a generic, because I couldn't find anything that had every single category I needed. And then I think, like for the upload, I'm going to put the date and the day of the week, because on, what is it? No, it's not Saturday. It's Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. It is Saturday. On Saturdays I try to upload 2 videos, so I need to know which ones I'm going to do on which days. So then I've allocated pages for that. And then also in my YouTube section, I am tracking video games. I didn't want to have 2 separate places for video games because I think that would be kind of like redundant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record, the name, the release date, what it's, generally about, the story, what systems it's going to come out on, and then if I want to record it for YouTube or not, I think is how I'm going to do that. So I've designated some pages for that too, and obviously if I need more, I can, I can move, pages out from here. I can use the other Filofax ones, etc. So then this, even though it's not labeled, it's going to be my lists, my list tab. This is going to be my lists section, like I said, and this is my bucket list. I put it first because I don't know why it's first, but these are, all the things that I want to do before I die. And what I've done is I've just kind of made it different colors, and you'll see I've used the same color more than once, but I put 2 per kind of list section that I want to do, and if it gets out of hand, I can always paperclip it, etc. But they're separated by color right now. So things that I want to do, obviously there's nothing there yet. I'm going to have to transfer my bucket list from another location. Okay, so then going to the next, and like I used 2 pages, and there were more that came with it, so I can always put more in as needed, but I don't see myself filling up 2 pages in one day. So, obviously as I'm getting close, I'll just add another page or whatever. So these are movies that I want to see. So I have the name, the release date, the plot type thing, and then once I see it, if I liked it or not, I have the release date here for future movies, stuff that I see that I'm kind of interested in, but if it's like an older movie that I haven't seen yet that I want to see, I need to find, etc., the release date will help me find the correct movie as well. So there's 2 pages for that, and then I have it separate for TV shows. I felt like it was better to keep it separate because there are different things that I wanted to track, like I'm going to now. But the reason I separated it is so that I could track once I started watching it, how many seasons it has, and then once I've watched it, I'm going to circle the season so that way I can kind of keep track, because sometimes my Netflix messes up and I have no idea where I am in Star Trek Next Generation at all. I think I know there's some I haven't actually seen, but I keep rewatching the same stuff because I'm trying to go in order, etc., etc. So I want to keep track of TV shows that I find interesting or ones that I'm currently watching. And I think that'd be kind of a clutter to have movies and the TV shows on the same one. Okay. And this is I put songs to get, this is music. Just give me the name of the song and the artist that performed it, like the version that I want to get. So that way if I hear something on the radio, or if I see something, or it's like on a commercial or something, I can just have a place to write it down, because once I start using it, my planner will come with me everywhere. It will go in my purse. My current planner does that. It's a little smaller, actually, a lot smaller, but my purse will still have room for this. And then last, which you probably can't see, is books. I want to keep track of any interesting books that I come across that I want to research later, any series, I don't know how to pronounce it, any series that I find that I like, so that way I can go back and reread it if I want to. So the name of the book, the author, the release date, and if it's part of a series, if I like the series, what the series is called is what I'm going to be putting in the series little thing right there. It might come down a couple lines, I don't know. So, and then I left in the notes portion, because if I'm ever in like a meeting or something like that, or if there's just a note that I want to jot down, I can use this, and then when it's gone, I can put more. I can put in a tab or a dashboard or something, and then get more like lined paper. I'm sure that I have some like notebooks and stuff that I can use for this. So I want to get a couple of dashboards for this bad boy. I want one for my YouTube section, most definitely. So one would go here. And then I would like to get tabs for each of these sections so I can stop using my paper clips. And I think I've got plenty of room left, honestly. I probably don't need all the expensive stuff in here right now. So what I'm probably going to do is, if it gets like fuller, I'm just going to take out half of each of the kinds of paper that I have. But it's not that full yet. It is fairly full, but I have plenty. Look at that. I have plenty of ring space left. So that is how my planner is set up for next year so far. And I did, excuse me, wanted to put my fattest pin in the pin loop, and you can see it holds it very, very nicely. There's still a little give. Now the thing is with this one, it's got this little rubber grip and it bunches it up like crazy when I put it in here, so you might want to watch that if you have loose rubber grips on your stuff that you put in this pin holder. This is, I didn't notice this the first couple of times I got into this, or when I was recording it, the unboxing, but this is like a fabric backing or something like that. It's stitched into the interior. Now the pockets are actually have the leather cover, and then you get in here. This one has the kind of cloth backing, and then it's leather again, and then, I mean, it's probably the same backing, but in here it feels a little softer in the pocket. Sorry, my dog is being stupid right now. What are you doing, Archie? Crazy pug. Crazy pug. So, that is how it's set up, and so you saw that I took out the birthdays and anniversaries section, I took out the monthly view section, and I took out one more. I can't think of what it's called right now. Oh yeah, the addresses. Because I have all that stuff in my cell phone. That I don't have a problem putting in my cell phone. And then this is all the extra that I have. I have the blank pages I left out and some of the lined ones, the different colors. So, I hope that has been informative or helpful for anybody. Like I said, comments, suggestions, whatever. Products that I might be interested in that might help me out, like good deals. Like I'm combing Etsy right now, and that's probably actually going to be another thing I put in my list section, is stuff that I want to get. Like I'm going to put a wants section, I think, back here, so that I can list, you know, things that I find, things that I want to get. Like if I need it, like I need a new watch right now, so I could put that back here, like all the stuff that I'm going to need for the planner. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and put that in here, and that'll just be like another tab that I need for it. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, along with all the dog noises that everyone's hearing right now. I'm super excited. I can't wait to use it. It's gonna be awesome. I feel like this is really gonna help me in my life, and that excites me because I can do something that I love to do and actually be organized, and nobody can yell at me for taking time out of my day to do it. You know, like I try to journal and stuff like that, and then everyone's always like, well, you gotta do this instead, you gotta do that instead. And so anyway, be sure to subscribe if you'd like more videos like this. And and I do gaming videos occasionally. I haven't had a new game in friggin' forever. So this is gonna probably be my new filming setup for videos like this anyway. And oh, and I might take this to-do list out thing. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there for now and see how that goes. Maybe get some tape, so like a double-sided tape, so I can stick it throughout. So I guess that has been a look through of how I have my planner set up currently. If it changes, I'll let you know. I don't have a feeling it'll change much. I might more than just like more list sections, and then once I get my new tabs and dashboards and stuff, that will be something I will update you guys on if you guys want to see it. So thank you again for watching, and remember guys, hang in there, it'll get better. Bye bye.